Hey everyone, it's Bobby, and I have finally completed my Couture album. Here is the front cover. This is a graphic 45 paper, and it is one of the older collections, but you never know, they may bring it back as a designer collection edition. On the cover, I just layered up some of the papers, and this was one of the sheets with several cut aparts, and I just rearranged them to fit my album. The sheet actually had these stamps to the side, and these ladies were at the bottom, and it was all in a different orientation, but it wouldn't fit on my cover, so I just cut it apart and rearranged it to suit myself. And then I cut this little lady out and popped her up a little bit and put some Wink Stella in some Nouveau clear drops on it. And I have a couple of Butterbee Craft corner embellishments there. On the side is just very plain on the spine, and on the back I just have the lady paper. It's all double matted, and this is a pattern like the old McCall pattern or something, with just a border strip. And then I have secured it with ribbon from Country Craft Creations. I love this kind of tulle or whatever it's called. It's really pretty, and she has it in several different colors. So on the inside of the cover, now this album layout was designed by Tammy Merrill over at Country Craft Creations, and we did this project on one of her live videos recently. She did hers with Kaleidoscope, and I didn't have that collection, but I did have this in my stash, so that's what I decided to use. So this page, these two also have some Butterbee flowers on them. This one opens this way. It opens again this way, and then it opens to the top. And make sure you're getting all of that in here. Like that. These arrows, the collection that Tammy used, I think she had arrows on hers, and it must have been a part of the collection. Mine wasn't, but I found some stamps in my stash that had arrows, so I just stamped them and made them myself. So it closes back like that with a magnet, and then this one opens this way. Kind of a little scissor type thing. And it goes back like that, also with a magnet. And then there's a pocket back here, and there's two little folders. And I just did some stamping on it with some of the stamps I had in my stash. Most of these are graphic 45 stamps that I had. This is one of the cut aparts with a photo mat, and I just layered up some of the papers. So that's one of them. And then the other one, I put a little pocket on it and put a couple of the small graphic 45 tags in it. And this is just an old ribbon I had in my stash. So it goes like that. That's actually the back. Here's the front. I used a couple of little stamps. And that's the inside. I love this shoe paper. But this is my favorite, this floral print. I really like it. I'll turn it this way. So we've got some variety in patterns. What am I bumping? There we go. Okay, so we'll go to the center, and here's the waterfall that you all ask about. And after this walkthrough, we will build a waterfall using the 8x8 paper. So I have 3 of the little Butterbee flowers there just for embellishments. This is a magnetized flap, and it opens out like this. And I did a little stamping on each one of these. Hold it up where you can see better. That one is from the graphic 45 Off to the Races. And they're just various little stamps that I had in my collection. This one says Fly Towards Your Dreams. A little butterfly with a clock. Isn't that cute? I just thought it added a little something to each one of them. And so it goes all the way down with 12 pages. Then your waterfall flips over, and we have a pocket envelope type pocket here with a magnet. I fussy cut one of the ladies from the collection and just added her on the inside there. And on the inside of the pocket I just added some of the cut-aparts from the collection. I hate to cover them up because they're so pretty. A girl should be two things, classy and fabulous. Ain't that the truth? In order to be irreplaceable, one must always be different. They always have the prettiest cut-aparts. So that has a magnet, and I just added a chipboard piece with a little doily and some ribbon behind it. Then on this side, you have another fold out, opens this way, and then opens this way. And this is a small waterfall. Make sure I'm still in frame. I have such a small area here, and this just has 3 little pages, just like that. And I made it so that the little lady continues across the pattern. This opens out, and we have 2 photo mats here, and then we have a triple pocket, 1, 2, and 3. I don't have anything in the back pocket. This is all the way to the bottom for the long graphic 45 tags, but I didn't have any of the long tags, so I don't have anything in there yet. I've got to place an order this week. I'm getting low on so many things, so when Tammy gets back from her retreat that she's on right now, I'll have to get my order in. I just put a couple cut-aparts in this little pocket, and I used a chipboard piece with a couple of flat back pearls, and I made a little flag there. And there's a pocket behind there, and I used 2 of the regular graphic 45. I don't know if this is called the regular tag or what. It is. Let me see, I have it right over here. Called the square tag. It's the one that comes with the clock die. And so that is my album. I think it turned out really, really pretty. I'm really happy with it. And I posted a video yesterday using the graphic 45 French Country. And I told y'all that I had partnered with Butterbee Crafts on their embellishments. They just strictly sell the metal embellishments. And they do have a few tutorials that were made by the previous owner. Her name was Monique. Really pretty things that she designed. And Luann is offering a 10% discount if you, through the month of May, if you use the discount code BOBBIE10. So that's BOBBIE 10. And then this morning she also announced that she's going to give free shipping this weekend for National Scrapbook Day. So that's a win-win. So I hope you'll all go over and check out Butterbee Crafts. She has really, really pretty things. I don't think this is laying straight. There we go. I don't know what I did. I had it crooked. Anyway, if you'll go over there and check out her stuff, her prices are super reasonable to start with. Then you're going to get an extra 10% plus free shipping. So this weekend is a super time to place your order if there's anything that you want to add to your albums, which I'm sure you'll find plenty of things over there because they're absolutely gorgeous. So there's that, and let's build a waterfall. So I have started the base of my waterfall just to save time, and what I have done is I have a piece of 6 by 12 cardstock, just straight, and then I cut 7 pieces that are 6 by 4.5, and I put them in the scoreboard with the 4.5 at the top, and I scored each one at a half. Then I attached each one right after the other. You can see where this one butts right up to that one, and all the way down, so on and so forth. So, and I have cut my paper that I'm going to use to fit this piece here. Yep. It wouldn't hurt if I trimmed off a tiny bit more. But I think I'm going to leave it because I don't like a real big margin on it. And I don't want to lose a whole lot more of this flower and lace. So I do need to ink the edges. And it's easier to ink it, these side pieces especially, because once you cut your strips, then you're going to have all these little pieces to ink. So if you ink it now, it just saves you time. All you have to do then is ink the long edges when you get to it. So once this is scored, this becomes a 4x6. And let me get my little cutter. So since this is 4, we want our first piece, which is the top, to be 3 7/8. So I'm going to put it in. Now it's real important that you keep these straight. Otherwise your pattern's not going to flow. So let's ink this. And we can put it down. You know, so many times things look like they're just really, really hard to do, and then when you get right to it, it's not at all. Let me get a piece of plain paper so I can see my edge. Make sure I've got it straight. Okay, so we're just going to put this in here, leaving ourselves a little border all the way around. Just like that. Let me get my little spatula. Okay. Now the next thing we need is a 1/2 inch strip. Make sure you cut this one here next. So let's go ahead and cut a couple, 2 or 3. There's one. Oops, didn't go all the way through. There we go. 2. Keep them in order so our dress comes out exactly right. And 3. Okay. That'll get us started. So we've already inked these edges now, so all we have to do is the long part. And I just like to knock off the white edge a little bit so it's not glaring and jumping out at you. Okay, that's 3 of them. So this one is next, and it's going to go just like this, with just a little bit of an edge. So we'll lift this one up so we can put it just a tiny off the edge. And we want to put it almost to the edge. And before you press it into place, close your top. Make sure it matches. This is not completely straight on the bottom. There we go. So there we go, that's a match. Now we can move down to the next one, which should be this one. Yep, with the blue stamp. Oh, wait a minute, no it's not. It's this one, I almost did the wrong one. We don't want to do that. See, I almost messed up. Okay, almost to the edge. Okay, we got a match. And the next one. Oh, get it straight now. I don't want too much of a border there. Okay. Wait a minute. That's up a little high compared to the rest of them. Now I need a little bit more glue because I lifted it up. There we go. Alright, let's cut 3 more little 1/2-inch strips. Here's one. 2 and 3. Get these 3 inked. Now when you get it down to the end, whatever overage you have, you'll want to cut off. I'm not going to cut mine at this point because I haven't even built an album for this yet. I just wanted to go ahead and construct one so that I could show you guys how I did it, because there's just been an overwhelming response to that waterfall, and it did turn out gorgeous. But I didn't want to make you all wait. Several people said they have this paper and they were just waiting on a tutorial, so I thought, well, I'm just going to go ahead and make a waterfall since I've got the 8x8 pad, and I'll make an album around this later. But I'm also down to 2 pieces of black cardstock, so I need to place an order, like I said, when Tammy gets back. There's that. And just kind of put your corners into place. Match it up, and if you're good, then press it down. And I'm working on a baby album for my grandson. His first baby's coming in July, a little boy. So I'll be sharing that with you, and I got some really cute charms from Luann to put on it. There's that. And we're good. One more, kiddos. I will probably make a photo around this rather than a mini album. But this last little piece that I've got left, I will probably, oh, that's not down at the bottom close enough. Because it's black on black, it's hard to see. Let me see. Cool beans. Actually, you know what? It could be over just a hair. Let me put a little bit more glue on it. It wasn't quite. The dress matched, but not perfectly. And if you're going to do it, you might as well do it right. Don't you all agree? Okay. You don't spend all your money and time creating something and then have it not be right. There we go. Okay, so there's your waterfall. See how it just flows all the way down? Isn't that cool? And then I'll save this for the bottom in case I need it when I work on my album, whatever I decide to do. But that's how you make your waterfall. I hope y'all enjoyed that and it's helpful to you. I'm anxious to hear your comments and see what y'all think. And when you do make an album, be sure you tag me and share it with me. I love to see what you guys create. And be sure to go over to Better Be Crafts this weekend and get your orders in. Her prices are super good to start with, and then she's got 10% off with my code that I gave you, plus free shipping this weekend, so you can't beat it. Alright guys, have a great day. Enjoy National Scrapbooking Day, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.